Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can start your transition without starting HRT. Let's get into it. So first of all, we're going to talk about hair removal. So you might want to do this on your face or your legs or anything like that where you have unwanted body hair. You can go about this a couple of ways. You can either do laser hair removal, which will target the hairs in general, like in slightly bigger areas. And then there is electrolysis, which will target each individual hair, which tends to be more effective than laser does. I personally have only had a few sessions of laser, so I need to hide my shadow and stuff with makeup, but it seems to work quite well. I will teach you how to do this in another video. Now, staying on the topic of hair removal, I want to talk about eyebrows as well, because this can be one massive thing for a lot of people that makes a huge difference just in the face in general. Your eyebrows are obviously they're almost center of your face. They're like right here, so it's one of the first things people see. And if you have big bushy eyebrows, a lot of the time that can be a bit of a giveaway, as women tend to have thinner eyebrows. Mine at the minute are a little bit, they need to be dealt with. So I'm going to be going to the salon soon to get them done. And whilst I'm getting them done, I am also going to get my lashes done. Lashes have become a huge part of my personality, and it's something that I feel naked without. It's semi-permanent lashes. I personally go with hybrids, but some people might prefer the classic look. The hybrids are sort of in between Russian lashes and classics, so you get a little bit of both. I get like the longer ones on the edge, so that it gives me a bit of a cat eye look, and I actually love this. Lashes can be huge for the face because what's more feminine than some nice eyes? And lashes can really exaggerate the eyes and lift the face a lot. And again, staying on the topic of hair, I want to talk about going to the actual hair salon to get your hair done. This can be massive, and this can make the biggest difference out of, I'd say, anything. Is just getting your hair done. I personally love bangs. I love going with bangs because it hides the forehead a little bit, and it really helps feminize the face. You can only sort of see this bit when you've got bangs, so it is one of the best ways to feminize without actually starting HRT, in my opinion. So going from top to bottom, I want to talk about fashion. So first of all, I feel like it can be important, but also what you wear and how it suits you and things like that can be huge as well. You can go to shops, you can try things on, and that doesn't cost you anything. So it's one thing I really recommend. Just go to a shop, pull out things that you might like, and go to the changing room and try them on. You don't have to buy anything. Just try and unlock your style that way. It can be a fantastic way to do it. I also recommend Pinterest. This can be great for exploring your fashion choices and just to work out what you like and what you dislike. I am going to talk about in a future video how to style depending on your size and the height and things like this, to just sort of exaggerate features a little bit. Next up is a huge one I know across the trans community can cause a lot of dysphoria, and that's chest dysphoria. So if you have not started HRT, you're not really gonna have any breast growth. You might be lucky to have a little bit, but if you don't have anything up here, then I highly recommend mastectomy bras. And these are great because you can get a mastectomy bra, and you can put like breast inserts into the bra, and it really pads it out lovely. Sports bras, you can also put breast inserts into the sports bras, and these can just give you a little bit of shape up here, and it's something that I discovered works really, really well. It worked really, really well for me anyway, so I highly recommend it. I'm going to pass that little one on. So the next one I'm going to talk about is a bit of a personal one to me, and this causes me a lot of dysphoria. I have not managed to have a tracheal shave yet, and I intend to in the future. But for the meantime, I feel like my little Eve's apple here can be a bit of a giveaway. So I highly recommend getting yourself a nice thick choker. I do intend to do these in the future and make them for people because I can imagine some cute designs for a choker. And I have been wearing chokers now for about 3 years. And it gives me so much confidence when I'm outside, because I am constantly worried that people are going to see my Adam's apple and be like, that's a man. So it's not just going to be you who's like conscious outside. Like, I am also very conscious outside. But people are generally lovely with the trans community. It's quite an odd one because it seems like the whole world's going against the trans community. I think it'll kind of shock you how few people actually care. Next up, I'm going to talk about hip pads. So this is something that you might have seen on like Drag Race and things like this. And it's something I take a lot of inspiration from, is the drag community in general, because they're the ones who lead the way, in my opinion. Like, they are focusing on being hyper feminine and things like this. So what I personally like to do is take things from drag queens and just tone it down a little bit. So you might want to get hip pads, because this would really just like, it would just exaggerate your shape that little bit more. And it can really make a difference to your body and the way you feel. Next one is a massive one, and that is contouring. In case you're not aware, contouring has been kind of big for about 10 years now. Like, it's been growing and growing in popularity, and it can really alter the shape of your face just through like makeup. And this can be fantastic. So you can contour your face a little bit to make it look a little bit slimmer, and you can make your nose look a little bit better, and any of your insecurities, there will be a contour for it. So you can just look up like nose contouring or facial feminization contouring, and there are so many videos out there how to do it. Staying on the same sort of topic as contouring is FFS Botox. This is something that there's not a lot of Botox clinics around that will do FFS style looks, but I have seen places in London and places like that will actually like put Botox into your face to sort of lift your cheeks up, or to change the shape of like certain insecurities, and they can like round out your jawline and things like this. This can be wonderful because it's obviously non-surgical, and I don't think it'll cost too much. Now, Botox can also be kind of damaging in the long run, so just be very careful with this one if you do decide to go that route. But thank you for joining me in this video. Let me know if there's any tips and tricks that you're going to take away, and also leave some tips and tricks in the comments as well, so I can use them in future videos. And make sure to join the Discord channel. I will also put a link in the description. This is an LGBTQ+ Discord, so if you need any help or advice, join the Discord, and I will try and help you as well as the community. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.